Jaden Smith, some dumb album name. Hey, review family, keep it tight. My name is J Morse Review Guy, and I'm back again to bring you another video. And in this one, I'm going to be doing an album review, or I guess a mixtape review of Jaden Smith's new mixtape entitled The Sunset Tapes, A Cool Tape Story. So I think by now most people know who Jaden Smith is. He is the son of Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith, the brother to Willow Smith, and was an actor before he was a singer and rapper, a failed actor, might I say, for the most part, that kind of spawned into a fairly failure of a rapper and singer too. Can I just say something before we get into this that I'm so mad about? Where's Goku, Jaden? Jaden, where is Goku? Where's Goku, Jaden? Where's Goku, Jaden? Do you know where Goku is? Any chance you know where Goku is? Do you know where Goku is? He doesn't know where Goku is either. Goku's just absent. The one track that is better than pretty much anything on this entire album that got so many people into Jaden Smith is not on this album. And it's not like they were going through a different feel for this album, because there's literally some tracks on this album that have the same type of hard-hitting trap beat as Goku, and yet Goku isn't on the track. Or the track list, I should say. I can't even keep my thoughts straight. I'm so mad that Goku isn't on here. Whew, okay. Let's just talk about this mixtape for what it is. This is an 11-track, 36-minute, and 40-second affair, and for the most part, it kind of has a lot of the stuff that makes me not like Jaden Smith beforehand. This kind of moody R&B sound that is very just low-key, just kind of trippy, but so many other people are doing this sound right now that it's hard to set him apart amidst the gigantic plethora of other artists adopting this sound. And the issue is, whenever Jaden isn't trying to go for this moody, low-key kind of mumble-sing R&B that I guess is supposed to pass as smooth or edgy, he's going for these, like, overblown rap things that aren't as good as Goku. The only thing that I have to say is track number 4, Plastic. That's a good track. That's a really good track, but it's short, and it has a lot of the same charisma as Goku. And I'm so confused of why he didn't follow that style more on this album, because he's adopting a lot of the same material that made a lot of people not dig him. Yeah, he has a fan base. There are people that like him. There are going to be people that love this and adore it. I just feel like with so much talent and potential as Jaden Smith has, when you get tracks like Soho, when you get tracks like, I forget the other one that's coming to mind. I believe it's like, I think Distant, I'm wanting to say. I think that was one of the tracks that had it, but it goes to show that I can't even commit half of this album to memory. He puts auto-tune on his rap vocals more times than he doesn't on this album. And that's completely unnecessary. He doesn't need to do that. He has talent. He has flow. He has a good voice. Why do you need to ruin it by layering layers upon layers? Just like an onion, just peeling back them layers of auto-tune. It makes it sound mundane, it makes it sound worse, it makes it sound boring. And you don't even have to do that. I mean, he has good flow and a good voice as is. Some of these tracks, genuinely, I would have enjoyed a lot more if they wouldn't have had this wobbly auto-tune written all over it. Play This on a Mountain at Sunset is a 5-minute and 41-second track. And let me just point out, that's not even the longest track on this album. That goes to Distant, which is 6 minutes and 6 seconds. But let's go back to Play This on a Mountain at Sunset. It's kind of a nice little kind of R&B, alternative R&B ballad, as is Distant, and it's kind of interesting how he was trying to go in more of a kind of ballady, alternative R&B sound, and while he still have his kind of, in my opinion, mundane R&B influences that litter itself across this entire album, as well as a lot of his other mixtapes and albums, including his debut album, Sire, which released last year, which I wasn't a fan of. I feel like these are tracks that could stand above some of the others. But for the most part, these come off as so boring, so atypical, so just run-of-the-mill, cookie-cutter, mundane, boring, just R&B and rap tracks that don't have much substance to them. And I think what frustrates me more than the fact that a lot of this album isn't that good in my opinion is the fact that I see the potential in him with tracks like Goku, with tracks like Plastic, with some of the ballads like Play This on a Mountain at Sunset and Distant, and some of the other tracks. A couple other tracks on this album I feel like do show a lot of potential and a lot of charisma to Jaden, but he just stays in this low register. It's almost like he isn't confident about having any type of register, and that would be different if he was a rapper or a singer that didn't have range, that wasn't good at what he does. He's good at what he does when he actually tries, and when he does try, he makes some pretty nice banger tracks. Are they going to be the next Bohemian Rhapsody? Are they going to be the next Sound of Silence? Are they going to be the next Stairway to Heaven? Probably not, but it's... Oh my god, I'm gonna keep that in. If you're confused, my entire desk just plummeted towards me. Holy crap, that actually hurt. I just had a laptop and a bunch of books fall on me. Oh man, that was golden. But back to the point, Jaden Smith is a pretty good artist when he actually tries, and while he's never going to be the most substantial artist in his field, while there are going to be better rappers out there and better R&B singers, yeah, for every Jaden Smith, there's gonna be a Childish Gambino, there's going to be a Kendrick Lamar, but at the there's gonna be an Anderson .Paak, even. Like, I reviewed his album, and while I wasn't blown away, it was still more substantial than this. But you can still find your place in this field if you're a Jaden Smith, because there's plenty of Jaden Smiths that are making plenty of money because people like this type of music. If you actually give a crap and try. Yeah, I wasn't that big of a fan of this album. I think that it has a lot of potential. There's a couple tracks, but it is not enough to get an average. It's not enough to get an above average. I'm gonna be giving this album a 4 out of 10, but what were your thoughts? Have you heard this album? And if you have a differing opinion, post in the comment section below. I'm not hostile at all with different opinions. I want to hear opinions. I want to hear what everyone says. Oh, this album's giving me indigestion. But yeah, go ahead and post in the comment section below what you thought. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and I will see you next time. But until then, my name is Jay Morse, Review Guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.
Say when I tell her that I broke no heart, it's just things not the way that they used to be. Oh no, now you crying on the bathroom floor, and I guess it's the end. Well, I lost my mind and I lost my best friend.